Wouldn't you want to know if you were doing something to your dog that could be harmful without realizing it? Dogs are such loving animals, but sometimes we can do things that upset them without realizing it. They are incredibly sensitive animals and can often pick up on our moods and emotions even when we don't realize it. In this video, we share 14 ways you might be upsetting your dog without knowing it. So if you want to keep your furry friend happy and healthy, watch this video until the end. Let us know how you have upset your dog without realizing it. Comment down below. Especially number 12 is a thing we see a lot happening. Before we start, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button to see more videos like this. We also want to offer you a free digital copy of our Happy Dog Handbook, the essential guide for dog owners. This handbook helps to provide dogs with everything they need to live the healthiest and happiest life possible. Click the first link in the description to get your copy. So let's start with the ways you could upset your dog without realizing it. Way number 1, punishing or laughing at your dog's fears. This type of response from an owner can only increase a dog's fear, making them feel scared and isolated from their family. Dogs already anxious about certain situations or objects may become even more scared and hesitant after being scolded for displaying fearful behavior. Instead, it's important to help dogs learn how to cope with their fears in a healthy manner. Tolerating the fear and addressing it calmly, owners can slowly help their dog build up confidence in situations that normally cause anxiety, resulting in a strong bond between the pup and its family. Way number 2, scare them when you come home. Coming home after a long day can often be an exciting experience, not just for you, but also for your dog. However, if you're arriving with a lot of noise and commotion, it can often send dogs into a state of panic, especially if they're already anxious. Dogs are finely tuned to their humans' emotions, and even small changes can create reactions in them. To avoid scaring your pet when you come home, it is best to enter quietly and calmly. Assure your pup with verbal cues or touch, and then introduce some increased activity slowly. This type of gradual introduction allows the dog to get accustomed and adjust better, reducing the risk of triggering fear responses or signs of anxiety such as skittishness, shivering, or barking. Way number 3, ignoring. Dogs are highly social creatures that thrive off attention and interaction from their owners and require a certain amount of care and affection on a regular basis. Ignoring a dog can have serious and long-lasting effects as it can cause them to feel lost, confused, anxious, and rejected. Dogs look for signs of approval from their owners when they display good behavior, so any lack of recognition can lead to frustration, insecurity, and behavior issues such as aggression or destructiveness. It's important to set clear boundaries while providing consistent positive reinforcement in order to ensure the mental well-being of our canine friends. Way number 4, not making them part of the family. Dogs are among the most loyal and loving pets, providing unconditional companionship to their human families. It is important to remember that their emotional needs should be taken into account just as carefully as any other family members. When dogs are not integrated as part of the family in practice, leaving them alone for too long, or not responding enough to signs of love, they can become very upset. This emotional distress can lead to destructive behaviors, such as excessive chewing or barking. To prevent this, owners should make sure they set aside time daily to play with and cuddle their canine companions and include them in daily life as much as possible. With a little understanding and attention, pet owners can ensure that their pup remains a joyful and beloved family member for many years. Way number 5, being inconsistent with the rules. It is important to be consistent when it comes to rules for dogs. If a dog doesn't understand the rules, it can lead to confusion and anxiety. Additionally, if a rule is sometimes enforced but other times not, dogs may develop behavior issues such as destructiveness or clinginess. This inconsistency can make them think they have more freedom than they actually do, and make them frustrated when they are punished for something they have done in the past without consequence. It's important to give clear directions and stick with them. This helps build trust in your relationship and sends a signal that you will always be reliable. Way number 6, yelling at your dog or other people around you. Yelling at dogs or other people can have serious consequences for our furry friends. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to their environment and moods, so anything from verbal cues to body language can impact their emotional state. Research has shown that when a person yells at a dog, it raises their stress levels significantly, leading them to exhibit increased aggression or withdrawal behavior. We, as pet owners, must recognize the importance of preserving our four-legged companions' well-being by creating a safe and secure atmosphere, free from hostility and escalating emotions. Positive reinforcement techniques such as treats or kind words are just some of the healthier alternatives that may be used instead of angry outbursts when interacting with our canine friends. Way number 7, using their crate as a punishment. Not only is there the possibility of causing behavioral problems, but it can also severely damage your relationship with your pup. Using their crate as a punishment implies that they must enter the crate out of fear, not as a safe and comfortable place to rest or relax. This can make the dog scared or anxious when you're getting ready to move them into their crate, making training more difficult. With time, patience, and positive reinforcement techniques, such as praise, treats, and verbal cues, you can help your dog form lasting affirming associations with its crate. If a negative psychological association has already been made, consider transitioning your pup to a new space or changing up the environment inside the crate to help erase any prior connections. Way number 8, not providing enough playtime. Dogs are active and playful by nature, and without adequate playtime, they can get bored and anxious. This is a big problem for pet owners since their dogs may become destructive or even aggressive if this becomes an issue. Ignoring the need for stimulation can lead to increased stress levels in dogs as well as behavioral issues such as excessive barking and chewing on things around the house. It's important for pet owners to provide plenty of playtime for their furry companions so they remain happy, healthy, and contented. Engaging them with interactive games or bringing out toys that stimulate the mind will help provide necessary physical and emotional outlets, ultimately keeping pooch parents relaxed too. Way number 9, rubbing their nose in their poop. That is an outdated practice that should be avoided at all costs. Doing so can upset the dog, which can cause them to become scared and anxious. Not only this, but the action works to punish your dog for mistakes they may not even remember doing, given that they will have forgotten pooping shortly after they do it. Rewarding good behavior is often a better option when it comes to potty training. Ignoring bad habits or distracting them with a treat when they start to misbehave are methods commonly recommended by many experts. That way, you can successfully show your pup what it was you wanted them to do without further upsetting them, because dogs need lots of love and reassurance. Way number 10, leaving them alone for too long. Dogs are social animals who crave companionship and, when deprived of it, can become poorly behaved, anxious, and/or depressed. Allowing your dog to suffer from loneliness also leaves them vulnerable to developing destructive habits, including excessive barking and chewing on furniture. To keep your canine companion happy and healthy, you should minimize the amount of time that they're left alone. Provide them with stimulating toys during periods of separation and make sure that they get plenty of exercise as well as mental stimulation so they know they don't have to worry about being forgotten or abandoned. Way number 11, loud noises. Loud noises can be a source of discomfort for dogs. In some cases, they can even cause them to become distressed. Continuous exposure to loud noises such as explosions, sirens, and honking car horns can leave a dog feeling scared and confused. This can lead to behaviors like restlessness, panting, hiding, drooling, shaking, lip licking, or barking. In extreme situations where their fear becomes overwhelming, dogs can even try to escape or lash out at whoever is making the noise. To keep your dog happy and safe around loud noises, it's important to gradually help them become desensitized. This means exposing them to the sound in an intentionally slow way in order for them to gradually build up their threshold for noise and eventually come to accept it as natural. With patience and kindness, you can ensure that your dog stays calm when confronted with loud noises. Way number 12, not enough attention. Dogs are highly emotional creatures, and often their behavior is a reflection of how they are feeling. When a pup isn't getting enough of the attention they desire, it will act out to draw attention away from other family members or activities. Therefore, pet owners must ensure their four-legged friends get plenty of love, cuddles, and playtime, as all dogs need and deserve to feel special and important in their families. Way number 13, not enough exercises. Unspent energy may manifest as boredom, stress, or destructive behavior, and inadequate activity can lead to a wide range of physical and mental ailments, from obesity to depression. In addition, regular exercise helps to strengthen the bond between the dog and the owner. Dogs are natural companion animals, and running, playing fetch, or any form of outdoor exploration gives them opportunities to explore the world around them and practice their natural wanderlust while developing trust. Even on busy schedules, ensuring your dog gets adequate physical activity is important to ensure a healthy life. Way number 14, car rides. Those can be scary for some dogs, so consider this before going on road trips. Car rides can be a difficult experience for some dogs, as they are often uncomfortable and anxious. For example, some dogs may start panting, drooling, or becoming restless when anticipated travel approaches. That can happen because car rides can take a dog out of their familiar territory to an unpredictable environment, making them feel less secure than usual. To help your pup have the best possible experience when going on car trips, it's important to start taking them out for drives as early on in life as possible to get them accustomed to being inside a vehicle and moving around. Additionally, practice trips should desensitize them to the feeling of the car's movement, while providing treats every time you take your pup out can also ease any anxiety they're feeling. Now we're at the end of this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And if you got value from this video, you'll also like the next one. Thanks for spending time with us.